Hey everybody, we're gonna do some streaming real quick. We're just gonna wait a few minutes for some more people to join. I got some really cool stuff to show you guys though. Pretty excited. Where's the link that I can send? There we go. Okay. Now I can send this in chats. Where's the link that I can send? There we go. Okay. Alright, perfect. Should we just start? I think we should just start. People will come when they're ready. Alright, well, I've been doing a lot of work recently on the game. I've been making the main menu, because now I finally have the assets done for the third world background, so I can do what I wanted to do for the main menu. I wanted to have this kind of parallax effect in the background. I think it looks amazing so far. I really like it, and over time it'll actually change too. So it'll go from the first world to the second world, and then to the next one, to the Ashlands, if you give it some time. And it looks fantastic. The menu works. Everything is going pretty well. Hey, yeah, I do agree. I do think this looks amazing so far. And I think on an earlier stream, I did a stream on Twitch earlier, and we created the shop system. This looks great. So what I plan to do is I plan to have all of the familiar pixies, whatever you want to call them. I plan to have all of these available to buy in the shop. So you can see I own this one right now. I own this one, and I own this one. But there's some other ones. I added a new pixie, by the way. This sprite is outdated. I should probably change that. But this is the Phoenix, right? And this is probably one of my favorite pixies so far. I just finished adding in his functionality about 2 hours ago, so we'll probably find some bugs with that. But I have some dummies over here, just like some placeholders for the other 4 pixies that I want to add. So you can see, so I can purchase them and test stuff out, because I don't want to get 500 coins every single time I want to buy a new pixie. Is there any way for you to play this game as of now? Not this version with the main menu though. You can play this game on itch.io. I can actually grab the link real quick and send that in chat. But the version of the game that's currently public does not have the main menu. And it's a little bit outdated, but I'm sure you can get some fun out of it. So let's go play. So I want to show you a couple things. First being this new pixie over here. So this Phoenix, the sprite, this is the more updated sprite. It's got like the little ears, the thing on top of the head. I forget what they're called. But let's go find some enemies to kill. Because this guy, he floats around and he actually shoots fireballs at stuff. So let's go find something to kill. He'll float around and he'll shoot fireballs. He's a little bit powerful right now, but I can change that relatively easily. I should also mention that the Phoenix is only available after you beat the game. Same thing goes for all of the stuff in the shop. You have to beat the game first before you can purchase stuff like this. But I'm thinking of maybe changing the damage on that, because that seems to be a bit too strong. So I hope this doesn't absolutely destroy my laptop. Don't worry, it's not too high end. Maybe in the areas that I'm in right now, you might get a little bit of frame drop, but purely because I haven't done enough testing. But it should be okay for the most part. It does perform pretty well. Like I'm streaming in 1080 and I'm getting 600 frames. And this is in one of the highest performance cost areas, probably in the entire game. Oh, what an idiot, he jumped in the lava. I wonder if we can actually buy enough coins to unlock the pixie. I wonder if we can collect enough to do that. How much does it cost? Oh, we already own it. Oh, that's right, because when I purchase this, I have it so it automatically gives me this one. That's a good idea. I'm glad I did that. So, I would really like to start making some art. I want to fix the sprite for this. Then I also want to make some more art for the other pixies, so these aren't just placeholders. So I can at least get that finished. So let's go do that now. Let's go turn this off though. I don't want that here. And actually, you know what? While we're doing some work, let's put on some music. Here's a little track I was making. Oh, looks like it crashed. All right, well, guess we're not doing that. I want to fix... He's got a very bald head. Let's make it not a bald head. How about that? Make it look a little bit more like a bird in that sense. There we go. Looks pretty cool. Okay. Let's make sure that works. You know, I'm really hoping that I can finish the main menu as soon as possible, because I really want to start working on the random world generation, because right now when you buy these pixies, it doesn't actually do anything, right? It's just you own it, sure, but that doesn't actually, there's no gameplay involved. And yeah, there's little ear things on top of that thing now. That's cool. What kind of game is this? Example, first-person shooters. This is probably one of the strangest games I've ever made, in the sense that it's like an action platformer, but it's also exploration at the same time. There are around 60 levels, if I'm correct, in total. And there's random world generation, which is still in a very early development right now. There are a lot of problems with it, like what you're seeing probably right now, when I used my developer keys to hack my way into the random generation worlds. It looks like, yeah, I think it looks pretty good too. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but this is probably some of the coolest stuff that I made yet so far. But this is randomly generated, and I honestly think that it's pretty good so far. I don't have all of the structures generated just yet, but like the moving platforms in the water and the piranhas and the platforms in the air, it feels like a normal level, which is what I was trying to get at. And my plan is to kind of have, when you press play, instead of just going straight into the game, you instead can choose from story mode or endless mode, and endless mode brings you to the random world generation. And when you go there, you can select the pixies that you bought in the shop, and you can select up to 3 of the different pixies, I think is the amount I'm going to choose. Maybe that'll change, maybe it's too many, I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with 2. But I want you to have, I want the player to be able to combine the different abilities of these pixies, so you can do some like cool stuff, kill enemies in weird ways, or get weird places and stuff like that. I've always liked games that add more like mobility mechanics and stuff like that. So I plan on making, the 2 other ones I know I'm gonna make are the raven and the turtle. I know the turtle's kind of funny, but the turtle is gonna be good for if you're doing endless mode in the swamp area. If you're the turtle, you can actually swim in the water. I thought that was a cool idea. You can actually read some of the text. I already wrote some of the text for it. Just the sprite I haven't made yet. And the raven is going to be a pixie that allows you to fly actually for a short amount of time. I thought that would be a good idea. And by default, you get these in story mode, so you're only really getting 5. But yeah, it works so far. I have the foundation set up, so let's get to doing it now, I guess. Now that I fixed this right. This was the animation for this that I made earlier. Let's go ahead, make a new one. So we're gonna let's make the Raven, because the Raven is gonna have a similar body shape to this. So we could actually just take the body shape of this and then copy paste that in here. Let's try that. All right, cool. This looks like a seahorse that lost all of its spikes. Okay, so Raven's gonna be kind of black outlines. We'll fix up the colors later. I want to focus more on the shape right now than anything else. And get rid of the phoenix tail as well, because this already looks like the body of a raven. You can probably see that now already. I'll just make this brighter so we can actually see what's going on here, and we'll add in shading later. So let's get an orange. We can make the beak orange maybe. Ironically, I don't actually know what a raven looks like. I should probably get a reference. Raven images on Google. Oh, okay. Alright, that's not what I thought it looked like. I swear to gosh, that's a crow. There's no way. Look at this. Look at this, chat. This is a raven. That looks a lot like a crow. Alright. I guess let's give it a go. So it's got like its little feetsies, small little feet. Let's just grab some. Maybe we should start with the wings first, actually. That might be a better idea. I'll start with the wings first. So it's gonna have like, if you want to make it 2D, we gotta do some tricks here to make it look like it's 2D. Or sorry, 3D. My bad. Got some very interesting. The process is never pretty. I'm very confident in saying that. Maybe I can make this a bit smaller. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. And then once we have the shape down, we'll do the shading and stuff. And there's also like a wing on this side too. And let's make this bright so we can see this a bit better. Oh, look at that. That's an interesting color. And we can make these wings. This looks like a pigeon because I'm using gray. We'll change the colors soon, I promise. Hey, how you guys doing? I forgot to ask that. Will there be building in this game? I don't think there's gonna be building in this game. I don't see a scenario where I could possibly do that. Maybe in a different game though. I do plan on making a game. I don't know if I've said this yet, but I had this idea of making this multiplayer game. It's I think the name that I came up with was Pixel Pirates, something along those lines. I thought that would be a cool name. It's like you're basically just all pirates and you're put in the middle of an ocean, and you have to control your ship and sink other people's ships, and you get gold doubloons for that, and you can upgrade your ship. I thought that was like a cool concept for like a game. All right, let's return. Focus on this. Focus on the raven. Okay, gotta pull up the raven image again. I still can't believe this. This is not a raven. All right, I know I'm hung up on this. This is not a raven. I would also like to play some music, if that's all right with you guys. I've been working on some soundtracks for an orchestral soundtrack for a pixel art game, actually. And I've got a couple of tracks that I think you guys might like. This is one that I started working on earlier today. You can listen to that while we draw. Sounds like a cool game. Yeah, I want to get a team together to do it when I finish making Bitlands. All right, I keep getting sidetracked. Let's actually make this thing now. Let's start with the silhouette. How about that? Let's just forget about everything else. Or actually, no. I want to make the contour lines. This looks really weird. I'm just realizing that now. I do not know how to draw birds. I just want to point that out. I am still a very beginner artist, even if it doesn't seem like that from the game. What? How do I even do that? This is gonna be a long stream. A long stream indeed. Oh my gosh, I cannot draw feathers. Hold on. I think I might just keep it like something similar to this, and then just go for the shading and see if I can do something with the shading. Track is really relaxing, yeah. I quite like it. So how's everyone's day going right now? Guys having some fun times? I know it's a bit late for me to be streaming. It's like 7 o'clock for me right now, but it's the time that I had, so. I wonder if I can give him cute little feet, give him some personality. Maybe just the typical claws. Alright. So now it needs to be darker. Maybe in the blue hue too. That's quite possible. And then for the lighter tones, something like that seems to be more appropriate. And ravens also have yellow eyes. Apparently I'm learning so many new things today. Maybe they don't have yellow eyes. Maybe I'm just colorblind. That would explain a lot. I guess it looks spooky anyway. Might as well just do it. Alright. I wonder if... could a beak work maybe? Like an orange? Now that looks like a penguin. Alright, that's not gonna... no, I'm not doing that. I have fun. Sometimes too much fun. Okay. Should I make the beak longer? Oh, what does that look like? I'm not doing that, but that looks like one of those... that thing from there's that one game that came out like a year ago. It's called the weighted... it's like the weighting or the logging or something. I forget what it's called. But the entire premise of that game is that it's just a 40... or is it 40? No, it's a 400-day clock or a 400-day timer that is real time, and you have to wait 400 days in real life to finish the game. And the main character looks like this, like almost exactly like that. All right, I can make this work. I can make this work. Don't play that game, by the way. You know, there's a in that game, it takes so long to finish it that the creator put in the entirety of Moby Dick into that game. You can literally read the entirety of Moby Dick in that game in the library. It's crazy. Dang, now I want to play that game. Maybe I should make the legs kind of go out a little bit. Oh no. Oh no, let's not do that. Back to how it was. Please spare me from this pain. But if he's flying, which he will be, or maybe he can be perched on the shoulder. That might be cool. Then I could just do that. Let's try it. Let's see what this looks like so far. And then we can go back and change it later. Where in the world? My organization skills are so bad in my game. Okay, here it is. I could not find the folder for my pixies for the life of me. Alright, let's name that the Raven. And oh my gosh, did I tell you guys about so in one of my discords, there's a meme going around about sideways Goku. And it's, for some reason, there's this person in my Discord that absolutely loves that. They think it's the funniest thing on earth. So that's why there's a Goku image on my desktop. Just wanted to explain that. Alright, save this as a PNG. There we go. Middle center. Perfect. So we got our Raven. Let's go draw that onto the menu real quick too, because my memory's not so great and I know I will forget. Alright, so right here, right? Yeah, Raven. Okay, we should be fine now. Let's draw the shadow though. No harm in drawing the shadow real quick. Draw the shadow of a color of black and a little bit to the right. And this effect right here gives us kind of like a drop shadow, which is pretty cool. Alright. Okay, into the shop we go. So there's our Phoenix. I might change the sprite for that. Oof, that looks a little bit. Let's pause. Okay. Let's go back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right here is where it gets kind of weird. There we go. Alright, that's already better. Okay, so now our little Raven shows up here. Look at that. How cute. We haven't even done any of the shading yet either on this guy. Or animation. Let's do that now. Actually, I think these colors are kind of fine for what I want at least. I could change them a little bit. Because I need the thing to be dark, but I also need it to be visible. Same goes for the outline too. Give it some more saturation. Like these colors, these are way better colors. I can work with these now. What does Raven look like again? Okay. Look, okay. Is this a Raven? I'm sorry, I'm I didn't even know that was a thing, a Chihuahuan Raven. I guess Chihuahuas are ravens now. It's great. Did you make this track? Yes. The one's playing right now. It's not for the game. This is a placeholder track. This is completely out of character for the game. But I did make this track, yes. I also don't like the outlines on this thing. They're too saturated. Let's change that. I have actually, if you didn't know, I have separate sprites for the one on the menu and the one in the game. This is the one in the game. This one looks fine, but this is the one that gets drawn onto the screen. Let's find some other music. I got some more cool tracks to play. Barren Path. This is one of my favorites. Oh, project was recovered. Sure, save it. Why not? I'll do random letters. That way, I just realized that's probably why I'm bad at organization. Whoops. All right, this is taking a while to load. But I really like this track. This is one I'm hoping actually gets used in the game that it's for. It is 3 minutes, I think, something like that. Let's press play. You know, this guy is cute. I like him. I'm gonna keep this guy. What if I did this? What does that look like? That looks way better. Why didn't I do that the first time? Awesome. Alright, let's start animating this thing, I think. I think we're ready. So how do I want to do this? Oh boy. Alright, let's just... We gotta... Sorry for my pun. We gotta wing it. You know what? I need to leave. I need to leave. Okay. So this... want to make it look like it's flapping. Gotta extend the wings. Kind of like... Well, kind of like that. Not like this. I mean... It could be worse. It could definitely be worse. It couldn't be worse. How'd that look? Try and raise the wings. Hey, it's not making... Oh, hey! I see you drop by. We're attempting, or at least I'm attempting, to learn how to animate birds and draw birds, and it's not really working. But I'm sure I'll get there. Alright, let's try that. I can't hear you that well. The music is twice. Oh, really? All right, I can turn that down just like that. Perfect. I can also bring my mic closer. Okay. All right. So this frame right here. Let's just duplicate this. Too lazy to redraw a new one. Way better, yeah. How's life? You know what, life is all right. Life is definitely all right. I did some more game dev the other day. I got a lot done. You'll see it in a second once we run the game again. Let's try and figure this out. I need your support, honestly. Guys, please donate so I can learn how to draw art. Please. Yeah, we're slowly getting at it. Okay, let's I'll run the game since it seems like there's a bit more people now on the stream. Welcome everybody. Once again, we're working on some more pixies for Bitlands right now. We got the shop system working. Let's pause this music so it doesn't overlap and give me an ear eruption. So we made this thing the other day. I don't know if I think I streamed this earlier, but we made this new pixie, which looks pretty cool. If we can cheat our way over here and just ignore what just happened, because that is a developer key bug. Nothing ever happened. You didn't see anything. This guy just floats around. It's pretty cool. Shoots fireballs. I like him. I'm so hyped to start my big project this summer. I've been doing jams a while. Think we're ready to make a real game? Yo, dude, go for it. That's awesome. Speedrun strats. I should make my game speedrunnable, shouldn't I? Maybe it already is. That's sick. Yeah, I love this thing. It's so awesome. Probably one of the coolest pixies you can get. Although, I mean, it's a little bit big. The sprite's a bit big, but I think it's okay because you're never gonna have 3 pixies in a row. You're supposed to only be able to get this thing by buying it, and you're only supposed to ever have 2 pixies at once. So it'll look better when I've actually implemented that thing into the game. And in-game timer will make it a bit more speedrun friendly. I could add an option for that. That's definitely possible. But yeah, this guy's looking cool. This is a little phoenix. I also quite like the parallax background on the menu too. This took me a while. Wait, what does the new pixie do? Oh, so Phoenix, it hovers around you and it'll shoot fireballs at enemies through walls. Background looks dope. Yeah, cycles through all the 3 main backgrounds, which is why I took so much time to make it, because I needed to have the Ashlands backgrounds done so I could have this thing in the background. That's why I only just started making it now. Alright, let's get back into game dev. Okay. Let's continue figuring out how to do this. When it comes to objects and stuff like that, and environmental design, like I'm completely fine with that. But when it comes to designing enemies and characters, oh, I suffer. I really suffer. It's so hard for me. I can never quite get it right. GM question, how do you make levels? Do I use a tile map? I actually combine the two. So in my tile sets, I use tile sets for stuff like this, for like the grass and the roses and the details. But for the actual levels themselves, I use objects. So if I go into here, this is what my level looks like. If I work hard enough, I can finish 1 level in 1 day. So I'd say that's a pretty good rate of completion. Some creatures / characters are hard. When it comes to like body shapes, I just can't. I'm just so bad at it. But yeah, GameMaker Studio 2 has an awesome tile editor. I think because I transferred this project from the old version of GameMaker Studio, the early levels don't actually have any tile layers selected. They might be objects. Yeah, they're objects. Let's just not mess around with this. There's no need for me to mess around with this. But for the later levels, like in here, if I show all my tile layers, I do use tiles for the grass and for this stuff right here. I make them an A sprite. Yeah, I use A sprite. And there's a little pixie over there. It's flying around. Sprite's amazing, by the way. If you don't have it and you want to get into game development as an indie developer, get Sprite. Just get it. I can make this work. I'm gonna keep it like that actually. And then like right here. Oh, I didn't really organize this very well, did I? Because now I don't have the wings on separate layers. So that doesn't seem that performance friendly. Yeah, I use for stuff like where is it? World 2. For stuff like this, I couldn't figure out a way. This is the only point in the game where the performance might be a little bit more than it should be, because when I was doing lighting, I couldn't figure out how to make tiles have lighting, so I had to put objects for the crystals, which is a big shame. But I know this runs well on laptops because I made this game on a laptop, and I only just recently moved to a monitor PC, so it should run okay. But yeah, in the caverns you might get some frame drops. I can see if I can try to find a way to like do array-based tile sets or something. I don't know. That might take a while though. All right, let's finish up this guy. Let's keep it like this for now. I want him to kind of flap his wings in a 3D way, which is hard for my 2D brain to handle. Yeah, you know, that's one of the things I did not like when I transitioned over to GameMaker Studio 2, is that if I wanted to move a tile, it has to be specifically by the width and height of that tile set. So like, where's an example? Like right here, if I wanted to move these rocks on the ground, I would have to only move them like this. I could only have them in these squares and nowhere else, which is like, that's really annoying. In the old version, that wasn't the case. You could move them however much you wanted. Sadly, you can't do that anymore. Or can you? I'm not sure. Nope. Can't do it. That's probably the biggest downside. Without a doubt. At least for me, as someone who came from using tile sets a lot. Alright, let's bring this down. Add some like tips. I found that when you're doing wings, sometimes having like the curves in a way is nice. Kinda. Like, of course the feet wouldn't be appearing when he's flying. Hi, Bitlands look amazing. Thank you. Means a lot. Let's give her that strange looking wing. That thing can go. How's everyone's day going, by the way? I feel like I forgot to ask that. we gotta move his tail up a little bit here. I usually use 2 tile sets, one that is for terrain, that is the default 16 by 16 tiles, and one that is 8 by 8 for details, but uses the same textures since you can multi-select and place tiles. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I actually did that, if I'm correct. I did that for my grass tiles, because yeah, these, where is it? I have 2 tile sets for my grass. One is 16 width and the other is 24 width, because I was having issues, so I just made another tile set. How much will the game cost when released? This game is only going to be $5, and 100% of the proceeds are going to go to charity. I don't want to make profit off of this. I want to make this a fundraiser project. That's like my dream. I'm in a very lucky position in which I actually can do that right now. So I will. Alright, let's make this other wing. Yeah, I really wish that's why I really want to finish this project. There's so much that I feel like I could do if that's where my mindset was. I feel like I could help a lot of people. All right. So this is where that frame happens. All right, let's turn on onion skinning. So I can do this right. I'm in the mode of like, I need to finish this project. I need to finish it so I can move on to the next thing, and I want to work in a team of people so it's faster. Okay, well, I should be studying for finals. Yeah, go study for your finals. Studying is important. But more important than game dev? Maybe. If it is, it's just by a tiny little bit. Nice talking to you too. See ya. Good luck with your game jams. My bird's looking fine. Awesome. Hopefully it will look even finer after a little while. I'm trying to figure out how I might make the shape of this thing. This is a disaster. Oh, this thing looks so cute though. I love this thing. Aw. Maybe if it's not good enough to be a familiar or a pixie, I can just make it like an animal that's just in the ashlands. That just like the butterflies, they just fly away when you go near them. Looks like it's running away. That's so funny. Because his feet disappear around this point. Turn off onion skinning. I don't need it. Although how can I make this better? Have you guys does anyone here watch Cartoon Saloon or Cartoon Salon? I don't know how it's pronounced. Just wondering. I've been watching a lot of their movies lately. If you guys have not seen them, you definitely should. Love Cartoon Saloon. I gotta watch the new movie that's coming out. The Wolfwalkers. Pretty excited to watch that. Not gonna lie. Got rid of this frame. Oh, thank God I muted that in time. I just sneezed really loudly. Oh. That was really disorienting. All right, this. You're gonna go down there. Yeah, there we go. Make the shading look like it's facing downwards. It is a burb. This is a burb. And if this doesn't work, I might add it as an Easter egg because this looks hilarious. Like, look at this thing. Looks like it's like running away. So funny. Burb. Come on. His feet disappear here. That's not good. His feet should not disappear. Alright, let's finish this up so we can actually add some stuff into Bitlands. And then I want to do some music. I want to compose some music right now. I'm in that mindset. Let's change the shading here to make it look like he's looking upwards. I feel like this is just not working. just plain not working. I feel like this entire thing that might work. That might work. Does really no one here watches Cartoon Salon? Or Saloon? God, how do you say it? If someone knows, please tell me. Alright, let's save this. As where's the GIF? There we go. Raven.gif. Okay, sprites, pixies, Raven. Let's import this real quick. No, I don't, at least. Okay. Maybe it's just something. Oh, wait, I already have one. What am I doing? Raven. Did I already mention the Goku meme? I think I did already. Alright, there we go. The burb is flying. Success. Alright, let's call this O Raven. O is short for object. Okay, well, if you haven't seen that, hopefully you've at least heard of That's So Raven. Because this Raven is making me feel like watching that right now. Oh, I don't actually need to do this. I can just delete this. Oh, Raven. There we go. Skadoosh. Let's get rid of that. Useless code. Leave the game code. Don't need you. Let's put him in a game. Where should I put you? How about here with this guy? And so I can test stuff out. Let's just throw a bunch of these guys in here. All right, perfect. You know, I really want to stream more. I think if I posted more content on YouTube and maybe streamed a bit more often, we could be getting at something here. All right. That animates way too slowly. Oh goodness. Let's get rid of that now. I don't need that Phoenix in there. Raven. Oh, it's because I changed the thing. No, I didn't. Okay, what's going on here? Raven, Raven, Raven. Raven, Raven, Raven. If anyone just joined while I was saying Raven 1,000 times, I am very sorry. I promise you. That is not all I am doing right now. You need to be faster. Oh, there's so many problems with what's going on my screen right now. There should not be 4 of these guys following me. Okay, let's try running this again. And it saves, look at that. Awesome. A little Raven. Oh, that's so funny. I kind of like it when he's just floating there. Although it looks visually it looks terrible. It's very comedic, at least to me. And that's honestly when I'm making games, Like, it's supposed to be fun. What can I say? I like adding in stuff like that. Like, I don't know if anyone's found this. If anyone who's watching this right now, if you download the public demo, there's actually a secret NPC in the cave areas, and if you find him, his name is Gronk. Tell me. Message me on Discord if you find him. He's just like floating there. It's so good. Look at him. You leave. I don't like that one. Fire imps are very mean to me. Just floating. It's amazing. I wonder what he could do though. Maybe when he like his ability can be something like picking you up and flying, giving you like a flying boost, a temporary flight bonus or something. Or maybe I'll just make him a dude in the Ashlands. I'll just make the Raven just kind of sit around. And maybe you can make it's like an optional kill. If you really want to kill the Raven, you can just jump on him or something. It's a possibility. I feel like if I were to actually make this a real thing, it would have to be more sideways. This would have to be like, the body would have to be very different if I was going to do this. I think I'm just going to keep it the way it is, honestly. Aside from a few things. Like this. Stuff like that, the small stuff. It matters to me. And let's make it so when we press our cheat button, we get all the pixies. Let's go into our player. I have never in my entire life had a project with so much code inside of the player object in my life. It is ridiculous. Okay, here we are. So we want to create the Phoenix pixie. Spelled Phoenix wrong. And the Raven. Awesome. Let's play. I could make it so that... I can make it so that the Raven, like, it's like on the player's shoulder, kind of. I should try that. You know what? I'm gonna try that. Do I have an old version of the Raven? Alright, I guess I don't. That's too bad. Let's make another frame here. Alright. Why don't we just undo everything? Because then nothing doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, there we go. This is what I wanted. This frame was perfect. Issue our Raven. Idle. And let's resize this. If you didn't know, you could copy and paste stuff from Sprite directly into GameMaker Studio. Gonna work there? I would love it if you would work. And it's not working. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to save this. I could have sworn you could do that. I've done it before. What game engine is that? This is Game Maker Studio 2. Can I really not do that? I really want to just copy and paste. I guess you really can't do that. Wow. That is unfortunate. So I have to load this from a file then. There we go. Oh, whoops. Did I just press no? Why did I press no? There was no reason for me to press no, but I did it anyway. Alright, there we go. Okay. So you are going to be perched on my shoulder. You do not have a choice. This raven does not have a choice. It will follow me, and it will help me. If I can find out where in the world the sprite is. Here we go. Finally. Alright, so instead of following the player, where do I do this? In the parent, right? So I don't have to Yeah, that makes sense. What important stuff do we have here that I might need to inherit? In case you're wondering, this is the code for the familiar following system. So it follows the player in like a line formation. And obviously I don't want the raven to do that. I want it to be on the player's shoulder. So I'm just seeing what I need to take and what I don't need to take. I don't need to take. Well, I do need. Even though I don't need to take this. This is how I bob up and down. The little code effect with the pixies. Well, I guess I don't need anything. All right. Awesome. I can get rid of that. And I can just say, keep testing out values until I find one that works. X equals oplayer.x times oplayer dot image x scale or scale. That makes more sense. So that when my player turns around, the raven also has that turnaround effect too. Alrighty. So x equals this, and then x equals player dot y. Let's put some music on. Let's resume this again. So then y equals player dot y. Let's 8. Perfect. So that should it better is a better way to put it. It better work. Man, coding live is a little bit stressful. I will say. Oh, there he is. And it disappears for a second too. Oh my gosh. I got the X and Y thing completely wrong. That's really funny. It only seems to work on one side as well. Let's see if we can get this to work a bit better. -5? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so we want to perch on the left shoulder, so that means player image x scale. I'm gonna play some music in a little bit. Take a break from developing. Is it just me or is it not centered correctly? Oh, it's just in the wrong... Oh, it's in the wrong... Okay, that makes sense. It's just facing the wrong direction. Oh, God. The thing is very aggressive. Okay. So... Now I need to make it so it doesn't perch so high. Come on down. Okay. That looks a bit better. Of course, no matter what I do, there's always going to be some problems with this, which is too bad. I think it's a cool idea, though. I really want to do this. Oh, hello. In response, too high. Let's try this again. I'm back. Welcome back. Fatality Maniac. So I was trying to make it so that this raven would kind of sit on the shoulder, but I don't know if that's gonna work. It might not work. You know what? Maybe it can be one of those things where... Let's actually delete this real quick. And let's go over here. We'll call this the raven. I think it's Game Maker. Your art? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I am using Game Maker Studio. Okay, the raven can just be that. I quite like Game Maker Studio. I've used a lot of game engines in the past, including Unity and Construct, and so far this is the one I like the most. So any of you developers out there looking to learn a new language possibly, get Game Maker. Okay, so you need to go back in this room. Let's just put you as an enemy, why not? You'll be following me around anyway. Why is Game Maker good? Well, Unity is not optimized well for 2D games. It's fantastic and amazing for 3D games. And don't get me wrong, you can totally still make 2D games in Unity. And they'll be fantastic. Unity is great. I'm actually going to be using Unity soon for one of my upcoming projects. I'm not going to disclose any information on that quite yet. But Game Maker is perfect for 2D. Like, Game Maker is amazing for 2D games. And I love using it. It's like I literally have fun doing it. Makes it way more tolerable when things get difficult. Is GM easy? I currently use Godot. Is that, I know the game engine. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Godot. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Godot is great. It's actually one of the ones that's getting updated a lot now, and it's becoming really, really good. There are more tutorials on it now. Like every day, people are making new tutorials. I'm making a game like yours in Unity. Oh, that's awesome. That is very awesome. What's it called? If you have a name for it yet. Okay, let's try running. As a beginner. Godot it's great for beginner, advanced, whatever. Anyone can really use it. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, that just crashed. Yeah. Because the Raven is actually invisible now. I made it so that the Raven is invisible. But because I duplicated this other pixie, it's checking for the double jump thing. And of course, it doesn't exist because I haven't unlocked it yet. So I have to make sure that that bug doesn't happen. I'm making a game like yours. Oh, I already read that. Well, it's a present for my brother. And it's called The Dash versus the whole entire world. Well, that's fun. You know, I actually Bitlands started off as a project for my brother too, which I think is kind of funny. Then I liked it so much that I decided to keep working on it, and well, here we are now. So it's history. Let's see. So once we create this, if instance number, no. Oh, Raven, you haven't posted yet, but you will tomorrow. Awesome. Like I've learned as someone who struggled a lot with learning game development. It's you got to share your stuff, even if it's the worst thing in the world, or even if you don't necessarily like it or are proud of it. Sharing it is just so important. Getting feedback and just having something finished is so important. I can't stress that enough. How do you balance school and game dev? Well, that's a tricky one. That's a really tricky one. How do I balance school and game dev? What's the best way I can answer that in a way that doesn't make you wanna do game dev all day long? This is a hard one. I would say you have to be a good organizer. Because you can't spend like 6 hours a day just programming, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna get like terrible grades on your schoolwork, or you're gonna have a bunch of overdue classes. You gotta pick your moments in game dev. I know there are a lot of people that's like their biggest struggle, is that they just don't have the time, because by the time that they're finished with school, it's already like the evening, and when you do your homework, it's like almost nighttime, and then you're so tired that you don't want to do anything else, and it's hard sometimes. And I would say keeping organized and just doing just a little bit every day, like just like half an hour even, and that's the best advice I can really give you with that. If you have weekends off, go just do as much as you want, honestly. Okay, Sprite, no, Sprite Raven. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We want it so that when we press space in midair, the Raven will make us fly. How can I do that? First, I want to know where that error came from the first time. So I got an error message, and I want to know why I got an error message. Hello, you're just gonna fly there? Cool. I'm glad the game is liking my code. How am I gonna do this? Thank you for responses and the tips. Yeah, I think as someone now who's been doing it for a couple of years, I feel like I need to. It's like my responsibility almost to make sure no one like falls into those crazy pitfalls of burnout or spending too much time on game dev. Okay, if double jump. Ooh, how's this gonna work? Let's try. Yeah, there are some really weird things that happen when you're programming. Like sometimes there might be a million player objects and it crashes your game. Or sometimes literally nothing will happen. So if double jump equals false and I can actually just copy that. I just realized. So I'm doing the same exact thing. There's no difference except for how much I'm gonna make the player fly. Do I code particles? I'm the kind of person who I hate rewriting code over and over, so I actually made my own functions, my own kind of scripts that do things I want. So if I want to create a particle, I got a function for that. And so if I want to make a particle, I can just be like, one line of code, particle create, and then how many do I want? Minimum of 1, maximum of 3, and then blood particle, and that's it. And I've created a particle, and I've also created another version of this where you can take in an X and Y coordinate. If you want to be more specific, I could be like, my player's coordinates, or something like that. And that saves me like a ton of time. And that's not just for particles, that's for everything. That's for like flashing. I have one for flashing shaders, for my player getting hurt, for particles and projectiles blurring. It goes on and on. This goes on and on. But one of the best, everyone, I cannot emphasize how much everyone needs this. How many times did I say everyone there? Like 4 or 5? I don't know. Everyone needs this one script, which is this is revolutionary. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Functions. Is it in effects? Where is it? I can't find it. Here we are. This is possibly the most helpful script I've ever written in my life. So, you know how when you want to do stuff like swinging or shooting, stuff like that? One thing I like in Unity is particles. I like the particles in Unity too. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you want to do any kind of action, like swinging an axe, a sword, or casting, or running, or footsteps, or anything where you want to like match an action with a frame of animation. So like if I wanted to, let's get where's my amp over here? If I wanted to get this thing to work, like this, and make him cast the fireball, right? I would have to check in code. I would have to say something like, if image index equals, and then I have to get the specific number, right? But the problem with that is that that's not accurate, because sometimes the image index will be 4.5 instead of 4. Sometimes it's decimals. So the solution I found is I made an algorithm that calculates the exact frame an image is animating at. So I can say this is the best thing ever. If frame cur 0, so if I'm on frame 0, I can do whatever I want. And it automatically gets the frame that the object is animating at. So I could just say, shoot. I could just create a fireball. I could be like, yo, let's create a fireball. And it's that easy. It's such a good script. I love that thing. I use it in almost every single one of my enemy AIs. I almost forgot what I was doing right now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, this. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. I get excited when I find something like that. Okay, you're not doing anything. That guy doesn't care at all. And look, he's floating now everywhere. He's always there watching us. No matter what we do, he's always on our screen. I wonder what's happening right now. Why is he still there? That's actually scaring me a little bit. Oh yeah, do you guys like this little phoenix thing? I think it's pretty cool. It's one of the new pixies. He is a stalker. Yeah, we need to stop him from stalking. Let's stop him from stalking now. I am literally about to call this guy OBJ Stalker. I am very close to doing that. Okay, create event. I don't need that there. Okay, yeah, we're good. So I want to say image X scale. I want him to be invisible until I say that he can be visible. So gonna make him invisible pretty much. Okay. Is he persistent? Yeah, okay, that's how it should be. What game engines have I tried? I've used all 3 versions of GameMaker Studio. I've used Unity, I've used Construct, and I've opened Godot once and then quit it immediately. Not for any bad reasons, just because I didn't want to sink time into learning another engine. Who else codes here? Oh, I'm sure I know some people who are subscribed to the channel who code. I don't know if he's gonna drop by, but people like Fairly and Artindi, they're some of my friends that sometimes drop by the streams. They code. They're game developers. You should check out their channels. They're pretty cool people. Oh, that's so satisfying. Just to stomp on all of them like that. Okay. So it's working now, I believe. Yeah, okay. That's good news. You guys are new at coding? Oh, that's awesome. You know, even if it's just a hobby, it's so fun. Especially when you can share your games with your friends. My friends have made so many memes out of my game. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's even gone to the point where someone has made 3D fan art of Bitlands, which actually, I wonder if I can show you that. Because I think it's really cool. Look, someone made a 3D model of my character. It's so funny. I love it. It's great. Alright, back to coding. Yeah, apparently I didn't know this, but apparently some people in my Discords, they're 3D modelers, which is pretty crazy. So props to the guy who made it. I think his name was Xylobeta. I'm not sure what his name was. So imagine Super Mario Galaxy, but the main character can shoot black holes. Ooh. That is a programming nightmare. Whenever I think of like a new game mechanic, the first thing I think about is how many weeks is that going to take me to make? That does sound cool though. Shoot black holes to help them platform. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. Okay, so where is my move state? There we go. I made a multiplayer ragdoll. Oh really? Oh, that's awesome. I made a ragdoll game. If you share that, that'd be pretty cool. I like to test it out. Ragdoll physics are always pretty funny. Okay, hang on. All right, cool. Okay, Raven. This seems right to me. So this is gonna say... I need to get rid of this for the time being, though. I can actually just comment this code out. Also, I made a nice little player controller. Oh, awesome. I just got into game dev in August and had to wait because of schoolwork. Yeah, I'm quite lucky right now. I was doing schoolwork for the entire morning today. All the way through the afternoon, and I really wanted to stream. So I got some time to do it. I hate hard coding things. Ugh. Hard coding is very difficult. I agree. Oh my god, should I show you the disaster of code that is my enemy badge system? This is one of the most probably insane things ever that I've coded. Look at this. Okay, so this is about 600, 700 lines of code? Okay, it's like 660. That's still a lot. This is... like, going through and editing this is... It brings me physical pain, I think. In a way. But... but it's... Look, it's worth it. Alright? The 600 lines of code are worth it. Let me pause this real quick. Because this handles everything. All of this, from clicking on this to the coins over here, you can click on this, it saves all this data, you can click on all of these, you have all these buttons and the escape buttons and the sound effects and the metal system and all of this, and it works. Ah. When I finished this, I felt so good. One of the best days of my life. Although I can't seem to find out how to make this Raven work. Yeah, it does work well. It took me 2 days. 2 or 3 days, I think. Oh yeah, I definitely like it a lot. It was worth it. Is this thing... I'm having trouble right now. This is not working. Yeah. It's cool to me too. Sometimes I can't believe it. Still not working though. That's too bad. That's pretty weird. I don't know what's going on here. Global dot Raven Pixie. There we go. And we'll set that to true. But your channel and game needs a lot more recognition. You know, I'm honestly happy. I'm quite happy with where I am right now. With whatever happens, I'll take it in stride. But the fact that I can just randomly stream and then just have people like watching the stream, that's such a foreign concept to me. I'm so not used to it. I gotta get used to that. What will the Raven do? I want the Raven to, when you press space, to kind of pick you up and fly you around, like float around for like a quick second. That's what I'm trying to do. But I have to do some debugging right now to make that work. Let's do that for some debug. I should do a game jam. I've actually done 4 game jams before, but that was when I was very lesser in terms of my programming skills. I think, what were they called? One was called Cannon Run. The other was called you just got ghosted. It was a funny title, something like that. Raining Fire, and then Grapple Knight. Those are the 4 that I made, I think. There could have been another one. I'm not sure. It's very possible. Okay. So the thing is being created. That's good. That means this is being set to true. That's a good sign. We're getting there. Slowly. That's kind of confusing. Oh, sorry, I read a bit late. What was kind of confusing? Although I want to do game jams, maybe some more recent ones. I think it'd be cool. Although, if you want me to be honest, I'm kind of getting really into the composing side of games. Like I'm really practicing music writing right now. I'm trying to get really good at that. Okay, this isn't even being registered. That's not good. Let's try this. My code is confusing. Yeah, luckily as an indie developer, because no one looks or proofreads your code, I can kind of write it how I want to. But I understand everything. I know where everything is located, which I think is what matters most. Ooh, it's still not working. That's bad. This is a yikes. Oh. Why is that there? That should not be there. And writing in. Well, I can give you a rundown in a second once this thing stops running. Here. Okay. Yeah, it's working. That's good. That crash is actually a good sign, in case you were wondering. So now when I do this, yep, I get launched into the air. Look at that. Okay, so now this is where we can do the flight. Make the player fly. Let's close that. We'll just say fly equals true. And we'll say fly equals false right there. So this right here is checking if I'm allowed to double jump, which means if I've already jumped. So I can't press space and then just start flying right away. And this is checking if I'm pressing my space key, which is the jump key, and if I have the Raven Pixie equipped, and if there's no bouncy object beneath me. Which I don't really need that there. I could get rid of this, and I probably will. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, of course. I keep forgetting I have to actually have the Raven with me. And instance exists. Raven. There we go. Now it won't crash. So if I do this, I mean it works. The Raven, you can see, appears for a split second when I jump. Nothing happens, but fly is being set to true. So now I can say if fly so if fly, we'll say h speed equals image x scale times 0.5. Let's see what happens. Oof. Oh, forgot to say. V speed equals negative 0.5. So we're floating in the midair. Have I used a different game engine? Yes, I have. I've used Unity. I mentioned this I think earlier, but yeah, we probably just joined. I've used Unity, Construct 3, and other versions of GameMaker. Let's try this again. Look at that, we're floating. Except one problem. We never come back down. Well, I guess we're gone now. And we'll just say keyboard check global dot right key h speed equals 1. Or actually, let's do this. Like that. And then we'll also make sure we stop flying as well, because we don't want to fly forever. That is a simple alarm. a 1 second timer. That's all I need. Alright, that should work. So what kind of changes and stuff would you do in this live stream? Oof. I mean, not much. I don't... What kinds of changes and stuff would you do in this live stream? I mean, I would just do whatever I think is... I need to do. Whatever I'm working on. There's nothing really specific. Alright, there we go. So we can fly now. There's no sprite animation, but that's alright. We'll get to that later. As long as it's working. You can switch directions too. Oh, hold on. There's something weird going on here. Okay, hold up. Let's try that. When you complete my platform, there will be a disco room where you will dance. I like dancing. That is good. Oh, whoops. That's why. Alright, and we set the acceleration as well. Does anyone have any ideas for challenges we can do within the community? Like in Discord, stuff like that. I think hosting a game jam would be fun. I think we could definitely get some people to be a part of that. Yeah, there we go. We're flying around, look at that. Oh, you know what I just realized? There's friction. We're still getting friction in midair. We don't want that. We don't want friction in midair, do we? Where in the world do I do my friction? You can consider partnering with some other devs to promote the jam further. I would love to do that. There are some people I already have in mind for that. I don't know if you know them, but I'd like to talk to Fairly. We can maybe organize something together. That'd be pretty fun. Friction normal. Yeah. Fairly. Before I was I was actually one of the first people to join his Discord, and we almost did a podcast. By the way, I don't know if I should say that, but it was mentioned a couple of times. Okay, that should work. Yeah, he's pretty lucky. He's able to go full time on game dev. He really flew ahead really fast. I love seeing the games. That would be fun, I think, for everybody. Candace to watch collab. Yeah, I should. You know what? I'm gonna talk to them tonight. I'll send them some messages. 'Cause that would be awesome. Alright, let's see if this works now. I made some changes to the friction. And it is not working. Love that. Let's try this again. Test 2. Awesome. Although, what I'm thinking is making it so the player is able to control which direction. Art contest. I actually did that already. You want to see what the result was? It's right here, actually. It's the benefit of having the game file open, so I can just click on the sprites. This was the winner of the first art contest. I want to do one again though. I only ever did one. It looks pretty cool. Okay, back to the player. Fly, fly, fly. Where did I say that? Right here. There we go. Nah, that doesn't work. I wonder what I can do. It's by default going right every single time. I'm not so sure I can fix that. I wonder why it would be doing that. Possibly because Do I need to set my H speed equal to 0 here? You know what? This is my last compile. I'm gonna chill. Then I'm gonna play some music on the piano for a little while, so we can all just relax. It's so strange. What if I... No, that wouldn't work. Alright, well, I'll fix that later. Let's pause this song. Let me plug in my MIDI keyboard so I can play some music. Oh, it's so dark in my room. I can't see. I can't find the plug. I think I got it. Okay, yeah, I got it. Alright, I gotta restart this program though. In case you don't know, this is a free music software. If you want to compose music for your games, get this. Alright, let's start playing some music. This is very good VST, by the way. This is a piano instrument. It is not my actual piano. It's very calm. I like this. What is that? How does that one song go? The Train Your Dragon theme. I think I got it. Oh, don't want to get copyright. Probably shouldn't play. That would be funny if I got copyrighted for playing the How to Train Your Dragon theme song on YouTube streams. Play the scientist. My keyboard is not that long. Oh well. Very calming indeed. contests are nice as well, yeah. Really, artists. That's cool. I've always loved artists. Because I want to be one day. Do I consider game dev to be art? Absolutely. Any form of expression is art. How's that? What's that Hollow Knight theme? How does that go? It's like go for it. I hope we find some bugs so I can fix them. That's one of the suckiest parts, is that I can't find everything, because I just don't do everything in the ways other people are going to be playing the game. What's my background in music? Absolutely none. I just figured it out, I guess. But the MIDI keyboard sounds a bit weird on stream, probably because there's a delay when you press the keys, so the sounds are sometimes off tempo. Yeah, I taught myself because it was just, man, music is amazing. For like half a year now, I've like actually been trying to figure it out for half a year, for sure. Like, I've been making a lot of tracks, and interestingly enough, I don't know how I managed to get in this position, but I'm in the process of composing original orchestral music for a game right now. I don't think I can say much about it because not everything is cemented, but I don't know how this happened. I am somehow in the position in which I am making music for other games at this point. I originally started learning music because I needed some soundtracks for my games. And then I really enjoyed it. I loved doing it so much that I kept doing it. And if only you guys could hear me play on my real piano instead of this MIDI keyboard with a VST. This is not a real piano. This is sadly a plugin. Like, I could just click random notes on here and they'll be the same sound. There's only 12 keys on this thing, so they're very small. My fingers are very, very large, and I sometimes hit 2 keys like that, which is, hate that sound. But yeah, I learned a bit of music theory. Now I'm competent enough to make my own soundtracks, so that's pretty awesome. Proves that anyone can do it, even with free softwares. I can't play full melodies though, which sucks. This key is also broken. It only sometimes works. What resources would you recommend for self-studying music? What I'm using right now is great. This is called LMMS. I don't know what it stands for, but it's a great free music program, and you can learn basics of music, or at least how to compose it. And other than that, that's some catchy sounds / tunes. Oh yeah, you mean this right here? I know. Truly a master composer. For self-study music. For music theory, I can literally explain to you music theory right now. If it's something, it's not as complicated as some people think it is. So basically, there are different scales in music. Let's imagine you want to play all the white keys on your keyboard. Like that. That's C major scale. C major scale contains all of the notes that are white. And so if you play any notes in that scale, it's gonna sound all right. Like if I just did like, it sounds on key because it's in the right key. You're playing notes that are in the scale. But if I were to be like, oh, what's that? That doesn't sound right. That's out of the scale. And the reason why people teach you C major scale first is because it's only the white keys. It's easy to memorize. You could just like play any. You could be like, and it's you can play like any notes in that scale, and it'll sound pretty decent. And then you can move on to other scales. And for making melodies, that's kind of the main thing you gotta remember is like, well, make sure you're in scale, and make sure you're using a scale that kind of captures the feeling of the song you want. So the major scales, like C major, are very happy. Like that's a pretty happy melody. And then there's ones in like the minor scales, which are completely separate from major scales. Minor scales are typically more sad and more serious and somber, and they're usually better for composing soundtracks because there's no words. Let's go D minor, or no, let's go G minor. How about that? That's a sad melody. That's because I'm playing all the notes within that scale right there, the G minor scale. this could, you could turn this into a song. You could record this melody. Like, let's actually do that right now. I can play this back. Let's duplicate some of that. And then let's lay some chords. So there are two parts usually of a song. There's the melody, and then there are the chords. So you can write a melody as simple as this, right? And then you can lay some chords on top of it. So let's loop this, and we'll play some chords. This is in G minor. All right. Let's go up an octave. It's as simple as that. And if I were to record that, maybe I could change some things, rearrange some of the notes. But it's honestly as simple as that. And if you're like me and you didn't have a MIDI keyboard for the most of your life, just drag the notes in. So this note right here is usually where most songs start off. It's the note of C, right? This is C. And it goes in order of C to D to E to F, E, F, and then G, and then to A, then to B, and then back to C. So that's how you can if you memorize each note, that's all you have to do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you memorize what those notes are, then you're pretty much good. And so you might be wondering now, what are these black keys? Black keys are semitones. So this means like this is C, that's C sharp, right? Because that's one semitone above C. Not a full note, it's not D, it's in the middle of C and D. So it's C sharp. Or you could say D flat. They're the same note. A flat just means a semitone below, and a sharp just means a semitone above. It's not that bad. It's not that too difficult once you get ingrained in your mind. It's definitely hard when you're learning it though. It took me like 6 months to figure it out. So if I'm in G major, the two black keys that are in G major G minor are C sharp, and this is F sharp. Those are the two black keys. And the amount of black keys that is in a scale is called the key signature. So if you remember these, you're pretty much set. So if I were to play all of the notes in a G minor scale, it would be something like this. It would sound something like that. That's not too bad. So let's make some chords now over this. Oh, that's a nice note. D works. D works. Let's try this. And when you're making chords, which are basically, it's just more than one note. Right, a chord is something that has 3 notes or more. You go 2 notes below this one. So on the scale, we know that this is 1 note below the scale of this note. And then we go 1 more, and then we're here. Let's do it again to make another note. So you go 1, 2, there we go. We can change some stuff up too. We can go 4. thing I really like doing is making a melody out of the chords. So I'm like, this. Let's bring this over here so we can see a bit better. Feeling sleepy yet? It's a very sad note. Let's change some notes there too to make it a bit nicer. This is a really helpful crash course in music theory of the reptile. Thank you. But like you can see, it's obviously I would never use this in like a game or anything, but you can apply this to almost anything you want. Like, I want this to be lower. Let's make that a lower note. Oh, that sounds really bad. I must have made a mistake here. Let's try this. Ooh. Yikes. One of these things is out of... Nope. It's in key. It's such a calm little song. It's great. And to be fair, I actually have to I owe a lot of credit to how this sounds to the VSTs. Oh my gosh. Some of the best VSTs I've ever had. Ever. They're amazing sounding. This is the Labs piano. It's the best piano out there. I haven't found a better one yet. And this is an actual orchestra. This is sampled from a real orchestra. And it sounds so good. You can see that's like the realistic strings, kind of. And I can make it spiccato, maybe. Because the way I see it, once you know music theory, there's nothing stopping you. Then it's just about finding sounds that you like. I don't like that. I don't like that either. I don't think I'm gonna work on this one anymore. But it was a good demonstration, I guess. Of just like, you know, you can totally do it. All these like piano masters, like it's doable. if I feel like if I'm able to do it with a laptop and a mouse, I think anyone can. I think anyone can do it. Hopefully that's inspiring to some people. But with that being said, it's not always going to sound good either. So I'm going to show you some of my really bad stuff. If I can... Might not be on this computer though. To be fair, I just realized all this stuff is actually pretty decent. Because it's from a couple weeks ago when I got this new PC. What's this? Oh, I'm saving project. Oh, no. Let's save this as random, because I don't really care what this is. What is this random name? The inspiration and device. Absolutely. Oh, this is a bad one. Okay, this is one that was made a while ago. I'm gonna play this. It's gonna hurt my ears and my soul, and I'm probably gonna cringe a little bit at it, but you know, it's just, I feel like to add some realism here for people who are maybe starting out. It's not gonna always be good. Like the quality, not so good. Yeah, this is one that wasn't so great. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. And that's alright. I wonder if I have any other ones. It's so fun just looking through some of my stuff. It's so ridiculous. Like, I've gone to the point where I have a folder that has over 1,000 PNG files and art files of stuff I've made for like the past 3 years, and every few months I'll just go through it and I'll just become super nostalgic because of all the old stuff. It's really something. Should we go adventuring on my... I'm gonna go adventuring on my Discord. Oh, someone joined our server. 4 people joined our server. All right, I'll welcome them real quick. And Faustine. And at Heli Turtle. Awesome. You can't see. I have another monitor that I'm doing this on, so you won't be able to see that. But let's go dig into the music tab on Discord. Let's go scroll all the way up to some of the old stuff. This should be fun. Oh, this is the Bitlands for the Ashlands. That's actually a good track. I like that one. Oh, this. That one wasn't so bad. Found a small visual bug. Tell me. Let's see if we can fix it live on stream. Yeah, send me a screenshot. That's fine. Oh, do you guys think this is something I made a while ago? Back in August. This was gonna be one of the Swamplands OSTs instead of the one that it is right now. Well, I'm looking at the ones I made. This is only like, what, 4 months ago. This isn't that long ago. I have to scroll really far up in the future. Oh, you know what you guys should play? There's a game I made when I was still a very novice developer. It's called The Legend of Riptide. If you go on my itch.io page, you can actually find it. Let me see if I can get you guys a link to it. It has some very, very bad music in it. Oh, instruments are very off on that one. But it's actually not that bad. I thought that'd be bad. That's not. Did you know that in the what's it called? The original artwork for the Bitlands logo was planned around 3 worlds: the Swamplands, the Cloudlands, and the Ashlands. So there was actually supposed to be, instead of the caves, I had meant to create like these clouds were going to be for the Cloudlands, but I ended up making caves instead because the Cloudlands didn't really work out the way I wanted to. Just a fun little trivia for you. Oh, actually, let's listen to this. Oh wait, no, oh, that's not what I thought it was. There was a scrapped version of the Ashlands that was really, really bad. It's like I left all the bad stuff, or like my past behind me, literally on my laptop. Oh, someone just joined. Cool. There's gotta be something. This is the last year. We're in like, yeah, to September 2019. What's this? That is definitely could be better. We're going back into the time. This is around the time where it wasn't as hot. This is not my music, by the way. This is not my track. This is someone else's. And it's amazing. I love it. Did I ever post any music up here? We're going really far back in time, like 2 years now. Oh, this was actually good. Okay, this... Let me see if I can find it. Okay, sorry, I forgot to post this in Discord chat. This is an old game I made. It's on my itch page. It is very buggy. There are many problems with it. I scrapped it a while ago. But I learned a lot from it. If you want to play that, I think it runs. It might not even run right. It's worth a shot though. All right, let's see if. Let's go back to the present. There's nothing here. Ooh, I like this. It's a nice track. Oh yeah. I was so excited when I finally got good instruments. Oh, one of the best days of my life. I was testing them all out in a grandiose fashion. In one of the... Oh, did you send a screenshot? You can send it in Bitlands, wherever you really want to. Bitlands clips, preferably. Let's go see. Can I find old videos? I'm feeling nostalgic right now, because I'm only going to be streaming for about 5 to 10 more minutes. I think it's getting a bit late for me right now. Can I find old songs maybe? Oh, that's a bug on my monitor. Shoo. Get out of here. Oh, I found it. Oh my goodness. There's no way. I can't believe I actually posted the soundtrack. Why would I do that? On my YouTube as well. That's so strange. It's a private video, I think. No, it's not. It's public. Anyone can watch it. I even liked it. Ugh. Unlike my own video. Let's go to the bad one. This is actually the one good track in the entire thing. Oh, this. This is not the best. Thanks for all the insight. Yeah, totally. I didn't make this track. This is my brother. Can you believe I posted the full soundtrack here? That's so strange. I wonder why I did that. Laura, you glitch in and out of the water. I'm gonna need some specifics. Oh, you added me. Okay. Slow, it fucks straight into the water. Oh yeah, because of what? Okay. Thanks for telling me that. I'll go fix that right now. I feel like this old music is bad in a nostalgic way. Because, like, I associate this music with the memories that I had of over the past 2 years. Back when you were able to go outside. Where was that? It was over here somewhere. There we are, right here. Alright. No. I just want you. God dang it. I haven't edited the Swamplands in like 5 months. It's been so long. Let's lock that. Grid 4.4. So it's probably because of this. That should fix it. It's that easy. I wonder if anyone... I don't think anyone ever played this game. Someone said outdated. That's funny. That's a good comment. Wow, that's a lot of people adding me in there. Goodness. Man. Maybe this music wasn't as bad as I thought it was. This isn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was like horrific, like out of key and just completely offbeat in every way possible. This is actually, it's at least in key and on beat. It makes me happy. Just like the feeling that it gives. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna push this over here. Let's play Bitlands. Let's play Bitlands. Just so you know, I'm a pro at my own game, believe it or not. I can speedrun my own game. to get the any percent run my own game. Is that a thing? Art thou a rebel? Please assist me in breaking these bonds, so I shall be free from tyranny. Sure thing, bud. I got you. Actually, you know what? I'll play my game on a different stream. I think that's for a better different stream. And I'll fix this. That needs to be fixed. This one's fine now. Well, I think I'm gonna bring the stream to an end now. It is 9 o'clock for me. I have been streaming for like 3 hours almost. Oh boy. We got a lot done today. I had a lot of fun. And hopefully more people will watch the stream after it's uploaded, because I like to upload these streams on YouTube. So, yeah. Hope everyone learned some stuff, had some fun. I'll try to be streaming once every week. That's my hope. So yeah, thanks everybody. See you guys next time.